Hello everyone. Uh, Today we have the training about the salary perfect handover, and construction management department has conducted inspection and checked the salary for four in the project of Risland. So we have summarized some technical and improvement to the salary, how to make it a perfect handover. Content is about what is the salary and 6 things that create the perfect salary, 6 main defects of salary, how to prevent main defects, salary apparent quality standard, and Thailand construction standard. What is salary? It's a residential project. We have a cell office which consists of sample room, landscape, area, and architecture, which has created simulate in the real project atmosphere so the customer can visualize the future environment of project until begin and expressions of branding is also main selling point of the project. Salary can also mean that the creation of content marketing to make target group interest. Remember the product or brand and change the status from visitor to our customer. First impression is the most important thing. Make the quality of design very important, both concepts and beautiful. First, 6 things that create the perfect salary. First is about qualities and good stuff. It have in leadership skills, organizational skill, excellent writing and verbal communication, intelligent, active listening skills, honesty, ambition, and a strong work ethics. 2 is about the strategy. Strategies is the most important thing that is content about the techniques and steps in construction that is modern and use technology to be involved. Brainstorm, relevant personnel before starting work. Get goals and work as a plan without delay. Study competitor and have a better advantage point than competitors to create a selling point. Designs and manage room function to meet the target customers. 3 is about concept. Quality of concept. Modern, unique and special, worth and investment, environmental friendly, save energy and fuel, convenient and travel anywhere without traffic jams. 4 is about speed. They have start and finish work on target on time. Control construction not to be exceed than the budget specified. Quality and ease meet the company decides target. Accurate according to the construction design drawing and specification. No problem with neighbor and environment and government. Project construction management is most effective. 5 is about quality of service and customer care. For the quality of good quality of service and customer care, we have answering problem and solve work quickly as customer required. Pay attention and give importance to all customers. Positive thinking and do not dispute or reject customer. Understand that what they want. Follow up with customers to see that he is an important person. Take care and treat as a relative, close friend. To always think that customer is always the right person and the business can live because of customer pay. First impression. Quality of good first impression is a prime location, reasonable price, good functional and concept design, common area and a green area, build confident and trust for customer by personal project staff. Good customer service. For the 6 main defects of Sagori, first we have wall and floor tile. The main problem of wall and floor tile have such hollowness, grouting, uneven tile surface, wrong pattern, wrong slope. Like here we have some example of the 4 project that we have checked before, and we use it to improve to our next project. Like artisan, the problem of the commonly faces about the wall tile hollowness and grouting not full in the tile joint, and this also the same. The floor tile hollowness grouting not full for the tile joint and the surface uneven. And for the wing, we have a floor tile and a wrong slope, and uneven floor tile surface in the Cloud SKV 23. For the hollowness and the wall tile hollowness and grouting not full in the toilet joint, and floor tile wrong slope cause of the water stuck, and wall tile wrong pattern and hollow. For 2, the wallpaper, the commonly problem that we always face is about the joint peel out, glue dirty, the make not straight, color fade, rough. In addition, we face this problem about surface damage and the corner not straight in the vertical line. Cloud PBR like the make and the edge not the same level. The leaving is a glue at the ceiling and the connection point between the wall and the ceiling is not straight. And the Cloud SKV 23 is about a wall surface not smooth cause of the wallpaper and many dots and rough. For Lexling Phase 1, we face the wallpaper joint peel out and too little glue, not enough to connect wallpaper. And about the wall corner not straight, contractor still install the wallpaper to the defect point. The wall level between wallpaper and aluminum frame not the same level. 3 is about laminate floor. The common problem is about collapse, surface damage. Like in artisan, we face the surface damage and collapse at the room corner, and the surface damage and the joint between laminate and tile is collapse and level error. And the living, we face laminate in the end wall collapse because of the topping concrete level error, and the laminate at the ending wall collapse because of the topping concrete level error, and too dirty by the paint cause of no have protection. Lexling Phase 1 collapse and not straight in the horizontal line because under the laminate floor have big gaps and hollow with the level concrete topping not the same level. Surface damage and collapse by topping not the same level in Lexling Phase 2. Lexling Phase 4 surface damage cause of the scratch by the materials. For the ceiling, the common problem of ceiling have color fade, joint crack, paint dirty, not straight line. Like in artisan, the ceiling surface not smooth and color fade at the corner. The crack joint not straight and part dirty. And connection joint crack and painted dirty. Ceiling surface not smooth and paint dirty and fade, and finishing colors not straight line. In the Lexling project Phase 1, we face the ceiling joint not smooth. In Phase 2, the connection joint crack and paint dirty. In Phase 4, the ceiling installation not straight and the crack at the joint. Like 5. For the floor drain, the rusted cover loose, grotting is not smooth, flooding at the drainage hole and block. Like in addition, this problem have a lot in addition, like grotting is not full around the floor drain cover cause of leakage. And for the cloud PBR, like floor drain cover is dirty and damaged. And long slope cause of water flooding at the drainage hole, and floor drain cover rusted and look old. And for leg slip pass 1, see the floor drain cover has rust, dirty and damaged. And pass 2, long slope cause of water flooding at the drainage hole. And pass 4, floor drain cover has rust and look old. This we have the simple video clip for the floor drain installation. The video is show the good installation of floor drain step by step. And this is about the kitchen cabinet. The problem we always face is but not straight, edge roughly, and loose not fit, stone, big gap, scratch, scratching. Like in addition, the corner joint, the edge are very rough, and the cloud project's kitchen cabinet drawer, some piece is not fit with the opening, and some piece is not to fit because of the difficulty of close and open. For the living, we face the installation not straight line, and SKV 23 about the wall tile grouting not full joint, and the skirting installation not straight. For leg ceiling pass 1, a big gap between the top cabinet and ceiling. And page 2, kitchen is also fan installation not straight in vertical line. Page 4, the stainless sink installation close up with the top counter. Okay, and how to prevent this main defect? We have 6. First is about choose worker with skills and expertise in its work. 2. Closely supervise the work. 3. Do the inspection checklist at least 3 times before installation, and after installation. The method statement must be specified and clearly defined. Set up the meeting and update and report the problem and or situation on site, or find out a solution to solve the problem together so that it can be resolved quickly and accurately. 6. Use PDCA. It means that P stands for plan, D, do, C stands for check, A stands for action, to control or manage all the works.
Okay, the next item is about the sales gallery apparent quality standard. We use this for ensure the perfect sales gallery is opening. This standard has been divided into 2 parts: interior work and landscape work, including the result requirements of sales gallery. In every part, for standard detail divided into 2 parts. Part 1 is about interior work, separated to be 8 items: entrance space, water and electrical equipment, decoration part, door and windows, kitchen, bathroom, balcony, cleaning. Part 2 about landscape work, separated to be 5 items: car parking, municipal roads, equipment installation, landscape work, painting. For part 1 about entrance space, we separate. One is entrance door. For entrance door, how we checking? The apparent effect is the surface much smooth, no scratch, stain and damage. When we check, we think about if we are customer. If we see like this, if we cannot accept, it means customer not accept this. The installation of door frame is firm. The joint is straight and be good appearance. Do stopper is firm as well and its function is normal. Everything should be okay. We okay, the customer should be okay same. We don't think about okay, if this work is bad but the customer should be accepted, is possible. Okay. For construction technology, the actual measurement of division control of verticality and levelness for door cover line is not more than 1 mm. Firstly, install, adjust the fit the door frame. Gap between door frame and wall should be fulfilled by following the requirement. And for entrance space, number 2 is MDB. The function of switch is normal. PE line is reliably connected. The installation of control box is level and aligned. There is no stain or damage on the surface. And also important is look new. The customer buy the new house, new room. Everything must be look new. Construction technology of MDB. Line setting out of potting to ensure the back box position. Is it needed to set lintel above the hole? The installation of back box is level and the cable line in the box is installed properly. For interior work, item 2 about water and electrical equipment. We separate to one is switch and board. This is no damage, stain and scratch on the surface of switch. Open and close smoothly. The sound not have the big sound when we open. It should be normal sound, not puk pak like this. It cannot. The installation of switch and board should be fixed. The joint is good appearance. No obvious back mark, big sound at the angle when painting. About construction technology, line setting out of potting ensured is everything is correct state, and painting is not dirty. Conduct the actual measurement during wall work and control the vertically to be within 1 mm. Installation the switchboard after finishing the electric paint. The difference of the joint height should be within 0.5 mm. There is natural gap between the board and installation surface. Item 2 is lighting. For the lighting, it have many design about lighting, but the apparent effect when we checking is same. No damage, stain and scratch on the light bulb. The lighting work normal. The price of the lighting is balanced and no interruption. The connection of electric cable is standard. Light setting out ensure the back box position. The levelness of lamp socket position should be controlled within 1 mm. And item 3 is socket, strong and weak current. Pitch sequence test. Left side is neutral, the right side is line and the ground is on the top. But for this case, some country is not same. Like Thailand, we have two standards. Some is the ground is on the left, but some brand of the socket, the ground is on the right. But this is depend on the spec of designer. But finally, we should have the standard. Short circuit protection test is success. There is no stain and damage on the surface. About construction technology, line setting out and potting ensure the position of back box. Use the connected back box and ensure the stainness. It should be cooked before patching if needed. Okay. Item 4, internal water and electrical position. The position is accurate, no missing or extra reserve hole. The space of strong and weak current position meet the requirement. The depth of water supply with exposed from the wall meets the requirement. The joint of cover on the surface is sealed. Okay, for part 1, item 3, decoration part. Subject to be 1. Wooden floor or laminate floor. The surface is level, clean, no damage, color not different. Install firmly, no osnoid or any dust, no hollowness. The joint between the wall skirting line and wooden floor is sealed and strong. When we step on it, no have sound, anything. The connection part is installed firmly, no missing part. Okay, for construction technology of laminate floor. For topping work, the height difference between the elevation and door sill height should be between 1.3 cm to 1.7 cm. The levelness is controlled to be within 3 mm. We check the wall skirting part. The levelness is controlled to be within 1 mm. Item 2 is painting. For the painting is important work because when customer check, this is the first work that they see the house or the room. The color must be straight and same size, same color. No burst mark or webbing on paint wall surface. No crack, small hole or elastics. No color difference, stain, mark or damage. The joint of wall edge area is in good appearance. For the technology of the painting, line setting out of base layer managed for the existing standard part of corner and ceiling. The verticality control of door edge, skirting edge, wall panel should be within 1 mm. Item 3, wall and floor tile. The surface is smooth and level. The tile surface have no color difference, damage and hollowness. The tile joint need to be filled fully, straight and balanced. The wall and floor tile gap need to be sealed. The gap need to be balanced and straight, and no hollowness. Like setting out for layer, consider about the joint counting. Use the standard tile and avoid the small size tile. Proceed the centralized machining for the on-site material size, measurement and statistics. But an important thing is before do the tiling work, should be lay the tile and check the pattern should be follow the design. And method segment of tiling must be clearly before doing. Okay, decoration part in item 4, window sill and door sill tile. Surface smooth, straight, no color different, damage and hollowness of wall tile surface. Tile joint need to be fulfilled, straight and balanced. Line setting out for layout, use the standard tile and avoid the small size tile. Proceed the centralized machining for the on-site material size, measurement and statistics. Before install the wall and floor tile, clean the back side surface and soak them first. Okay, item 5 about curved ceiling. The surface smooth, no webbing mark and the line is straight, no color different, crack, stain and damage. Okay, for technology of the curved ceiling, create snap line on bed layer and manage well the exceeding standard pass. The deviation of ceiling is controlled to be within 10 mm. Gypsum conic should be meter joint. First round skim coat, then second round skim coat, polishing, primer work, partial repairing, first round painting, partial repairing, especially the edge of gypsum conic, and second round of painting. Item 6, dop ceiling. Aluminum board ceiling. The kind, color, and specification of material meet the design requirements. The surface of the cover is smooth. The seams are even and beautiful. The joints are sealed. Gypsum board ceiling. Surface smooth. No webbing mark. The line is straight. No color difference. No crack. No stain and no damage. Aluminum board of the ceiling. Layout optimization. Line setting out to confirm the elevation. Steel QS installation. Internal corner connect at 45 degrees. Direct and steel Q installation and board installation. This is the general standard for the ceiling that we use in every project. For decoration part, item 7, skirting board. Surface is smooth and straight. No color difference, damage and hollowness for skirting board. The thickness which exposed from the wall should be aligned and same level. Corner is square and the joint is sealed. Fitness for base layer of wood plastic skirting board on the wall is controlled within 1 mm. Before installation, should set outline and install. Okay, for interior work, item 4, door and windows. Separate to be item 1, internal door. How to check internal door? The surface is smooth and flat, no damage, no stain, no color difference, no crack and webpage. The installation of door lock is well, can open normal and the door is not loose after closing. No have sound anything. There is natural gap between door frame and the wall which balance and straight. The door stopper installation is secure and its functional is normal. Okay. Item 4, door and window. Separate into aluminum and plastic, steel doors and windows. No stain or damage on the surface. The door and window should close and open normally, slide flexible and smoothly. No leakage mark on the four corner, four corner of door and window. No blockage for the drain hole and no any leak in the sill and the gap of the mirror of aluminum door and window. The interface of door and window inside is state, and it should be paint covering the frame 3 mm. Okay. Construction technology of door and window aluminum. Check the size of door and window opening before installation. Before installation, use the waterproof mortar to fill groove sharp. After installation and fixation, seal the joint for second time with waterproof mortar and do the water testing. Interior work. Item 5. Kitchen. Separate to be one kitchen cabinet. The door panel is smooth, no damage, stain or color different. The gap between cabinet door and cabinet body is aligned, straight, including the handle. Door should open and close with no odd sound. For technology of kitchen cabinet, square the bed before entering the site and recheck the site and the position of water and electricity point again. Create a snap line to ensure the position of kitchen cabinet and door latch and use the special drill machine for drilling. Item 2. Counter surface. The surface is smooth and clean. No damage, no stain, and no seam when it inspected with eyes. The squareness of counter and the wall is level and has the same size. The silicone coating is smooth and aligned. Construction technology of the counter. After cabinet body installation, install the counter stone with sticky, tightly with cabinet body. The counter seams should be sealed with AB glue or artificial stone, and after completion, use the guiding mirror to smoothen and polish the seamless surface efficiently. Do the silicone coating for upper and bottom part of curve both sides. We should use anti-fungus. The color of coating harmony with the counter stone and wall tile. It means it's same color, not look different. The coating white is aligned by keeping the size within 5 mm for the base. Okay, kitchen separate. Number 3 is hardware. No looseness, stain and damage. The cabinet tag and door hinge is installed firmly and smoothly with no odd sound. Okay. Kitchen number 4 is water sink or kitchen sink. The surface is smooth, no stain, no damage. The valve of water then open and closes smoothly. The sealant is fulfilled allow the sink overflow sink and water then work normally. No leakage and have smell tap measure. For construction technology of sink, the cooling of counter surface is smaller 10 to 12 mm than the diameter of the sink to ensure that the gap of sink and the counter surface will be covered in internal corner. The external corner of counter cooling area should be low corner. The joint of sink and countertop need to use special sealant for fixing installation. They should have effective fixing measure for water sink. The interface of sink and counter should be sealed with anti-fungus sealant to prevent of water absorb into the body and cause damage by fungus. Okay, kitchen number 5. Kitchen appearance. The surface appearance should be no stain and damage. The installation is aligned. Okay, interior work. Item 6. Bathroom. Bathroom is separate to be one is toilet. The surface is clean, no stain or damage, and no sign of use. No anyone use. Must be cleaning 100%. Water fast fall well and no buckets. The toilet is vertical with the wall. The gap between water tank and the wall is proper and not bigger than 2 cm. Okay. For bathroom, item 2 is wash basin counter and surface. The basin surface is clean, no stains, stain and damage. Water supply should be installed by hot water in the left and cold water in the right and can switch normally. The drainage of basin works normal, no leakage and have smell tap measure. The coating allow wash basin is aligned and smooth. Item 6, bathroom separate in item 3, mirror. The mirror cabinet is installed firmly. The surface is clean, no stain, and no damage. Open and close smoothly with no noise. Okay. Item 4, shower area and faucet. The installation of rain shower sets. The cowl on the wall joint is filled, smooth and aligned. There is TC sign on the mirror. Faucet falls well. No box and all the room and including faucet, external and internal, must be clean. Okay. Bathroom number 5 is faucet and rain shower. The surface has no defect and stain, no leakage and the water can flow well. The joint is sealed. Okay. Item 6, exhaust fan and heater. The surface of exhaust fan is no damage, no stain and can work normally. The installation of heater is firm and aligned, no stain and can work normally. Okay. Bathroom number 7 is door threshold. The surface is smooth, straight, no dirty, no damage and hollowness of watertight surface. The joint must be in the same size and beautiful. Okay, interior work. Item 7, balcony. The interface between different materials is managed properly and the water drop groove is in good appearance and state. The handle of balcony is installed firmly and the surrounding joint has no stain or rusty. Faucet falls well. For construction technology of balcony, water drop groove, the base is aligned. Handle, line setting out to ensure the position of handle and fitting. It needs to control the height of handle to meet the standard requirement when do the installation. Fixed point should be well for fixation and concealed in the structure. It means the handle must be strong. Balcony ceiling, the base is level, skim coat and painting from top to down. Balcony floor, the slope of balcony is proper, 1% to 2%. The water drain well. The catchment should be set up for the floor drain and the height is lower than surrounding area 3 to 5 mm. Interior work number 8, cleaning. Cleaning must 100% clean and tidy. It look good. It can make people look, make the feeling is first impression. Okay. For part 2 landscape work, item 1 is car parking. The pavement is firm, no movable, and has a smooth surface, no hollowness. The joint is straight, joint gap is balanced, the coating is filled, no warping edge and warping angle. Slope is accurate, no water ponding, no stain. Material selection. Glass brick should be selected by corresponding of specification and color. It should not be slants, warping, edge missing, cracking and other defects. Can set finish half Thai product. Layout optimization to avoid small bricks. Blade cleaning. Setting control line. Pay layout. Laying mortar. Of bonding layer. Big installation. Joint cleaning. Okay, for car parking, item 2 that separate is a glass big. Glass big we check by it must be firm, same level, no damage, no stain, and the joint is sealed, no exposed soil, no dead glass, smooth laying. The connection of turf surroundings allow the glass big is sealed. Car parking, item 3 is line. The road line is clear and the direction sign is clear as well, straight and easy to see. The ground is clean. It is required not to have gutter, garbage, police, water and dust. Okay. Landscape work, item 2, municipal roads. Okay, separate to be one is roads. Smooth road surface, smooth drainage, no water ponding, no sediment, no cracking, damage and stain. The slope is correct, follow the standard, and follow the requirement. Road construction slope is following requirement. The corner can be installed according to requirement. The elevation of the road interface meet the requirement. Joints are beautiful. The installation quality of the asphalt roads meet requirement. The asphalt gauge distribution is balanced. No obvious repair mark, no color difference. Okay. Item 2 is roadside curb. Roadside curb is stable. The top surface is flat. The gap is balanced. The coating is sealed. The installation is straight. The curb is smooth and natural. The installation of roadside is smooth. No damage. The joint is aligned and there is no stain. The concrete bed should be set at the back of the roadside curb. Okay, item 3, drainage, manhole cover. Road drainage is working according to the requirement of construction. Drainage outlet should have wide skin. Sealing is well and smooth. No water ponding and should have good appearance treatment. Road cover and road joint are beautiful. Green cover is lower than the surrounding green space and be concealed by landscaping. Okay. Landscape work, item 3, equipment installation. Okay, we separate in one landscape lamp. The position of guard lamp is correct. Street lamp, power distribution box, water supply and other facility meet the requirement. Greening fence, no export byline, fixed paths, have flood prevention treatment and no stain. The bed of lamp and other equipment shall be installed firmly. No cement bed exposed and should have good appearance management. Okay, item 2, electrical box. All kind of pipeline shall be constructed according to the drawing and installed according to the category. They should not have buckets, cutters or damage in the pipelines. Important pipelines